In the heart of the bustling region of Novara, three neighboring countries, Aridia, Fertilia, and Techland, faced different challenges but shared a common goal: to improve the lives of their people through economic growth and development. Each nation took a unique approach, demonstrating the diverse strategies that drive prosperity. Aridia was a desert nation with limited natural resources and a population struggling with poverty. Its leaders knew that to ignite growth, they needed a foundation. They began by focusing on infrastructure development, building roads, bridges, and irrigation systems. These projects created jobs, enabling people to earn an income while connecting rural communities to urban markets. One of the biggest breakthroughs came when Aridia invested in education and health services. Schools were established in every village, and scholarships were offered to girls and boys alike. Clinics provided vaccinations and treatments, improving life expectancy and productivity. Over time, Aridia's skilled and healthy workforce became a valuable asset, attracting foreign investors who saw potential in the nation's human capital. Meanwhile, Fertilia, blessed with fertile lands, relied heavily on agriculture. However, its farmers struggled with outdated techniques and low productivity. Fertilia's strategy centered on modernizing agriculture. The government introduced new farming technologies, provided subsidies for fertilizers, and offered training programs. These initiatives helped farmers like Leah, a widow managing her family's rice fields, triple her output. Leah's increased income allowed her to send her children to school and improve her quality of life. Fertilia also focused on export promotion. By branding its rice as a premium organic product, it gained access to international markets, earning foreign currency that funded further development. As exports grew, the government reinvested in rural areas, building better roads and storage facilities to support farmers. In contrast, Techland had limited arable land, but a highly educated population. Recognizing its strengths, Techland pursued industrialization and technological innovation. It established industrial parks and incentivized businesses to set up factories, creating jobs for thousands. The government also invested heavily in research and development, fostering startups in software, biotechnology, and green energy. Techland's strategy emphasized export-oriented industrialization, producing high-tech goods for global markets. It joined regional trade agreements, reducing barriers and expanding its reach. This focus on technology and exports transformed Techland into an economic powerhouse, with its citizens enjoying high standards of living. Despite their different paths, all three nations shared common challenges. In Aridia, rapid population growth put pressure on resources and infrastructure. Fertilia faced fluctuating global demand for its rice, making it vulnerable to external shocks. Techland grappled with rising income inequality as some sectors thrived while others lagged behind. To address these issues, the nations adopted additional strategies. Aridia introduced microfinance programs, providing small loans to entrepreneurs in rural areas. These loans empowered people, particularly women, to start businesses, diversifying the economy and reducing reliance on external aid. Fertilia focused on sustainable development. Farmers adopted eco-friendly practices to protect soil fertility, while the government invested in renewable energy to reduce carbon emissions. These initiatives ensured long-term prosperity while preserving the environment for future generations. Techland implemented social policies to reduce inequality. The government increased funding for education in underserved areas, ensuring that all citizens had access to the opportunities created by the tech boom. Tax reforms ensured that wealthier citizens contributed their fair share, funding programs for housing, healthcare, and job training. Over time, the three nations began collaborating, forming a regional economic bloc. They shared knowledge and resources, traded goods and services, and supported each other during crises. Aridia supplied Fertilia and Techland with solar energy, Fertilia exported its rice, and Techland provided advanced machinery and expertise. This cooperation amplified their individual successes, demonstrating the power of collective growth. The stories of Aridia, Fertilia, and Techland illustrate the diverse strategies nations use to achieve economic growth and development. From infrastructure and education to industrialization and sustainability, these paths reflect the unique circumstances of each nation. There is no one-size-fits-all solution, but by leveraging their strengths and addressing their challenges, nations can create opportunities for their people. Economic growth and development are not just about numbers, they are about lives transformed. They are about Leah's children going to school, a young entrepreneur in Aridia building a business, or a programmer in Techland innovating the next big thing. These stories remind us that the ultimate goal of growth is not just wealth, but well-being. As the sun set over the region, the people of Aridia, Fertilia, and Techland looked toward a future filled with promise. Their journeys were far from over, but their commitment to progress ensured that they were on the right path together.